Good morning, my friends. Happy Tuesday. We are here live in the Stampin' for Fun Craft Cave. I am keeping my fingers crossed that we don't have a repeat of last week where the internet just went down and something happened and I had to start all over. So I'm hoping today will go really smoothly. I love to share stamping with you guys. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. And I've been a demonstrator for almost 15 years. This October, it is October. Oh my gosh, it's been 15 years. I should think of something special to do. It doesn't even feel like it's been 15 years that I've been a demonstrator, but at the same time, I can't imagine not being one. I have had a wild ride, so many fun experiences, and I love most of all the people that I've met. Oh, hi, Karen, like Karen, who I don't know if I've ever met her in person. But I feel like we're friends. She lives out in Newfoundland. Thank you for joining live, Karen. I think we're finally going to meet at the Stampin' Up! Event in Montreal in November. So that'll be exciting. So that's been one of the best experiences for being a demonstrator is connecting with people, other people that love to touch paper like I do, and also yeah, just even knowing that I could create pretty things. So my background is I'm an occupational therapist, or I was an occupational therapist. And so my background is science, and I never thought of myself as creative at all. And I never thought of myself as someone who could make pretty things or crafty. And so it's really the Stampin' Up! Product that's made it all possible for me. The product works so nicely together. It's so easy to use. And that's how I fell into the fun of creating cards, scrapbooks, little treat packages. There's so much I enjoy. Hi, Linda. So that's a little bit about me. Go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself in the chat. I love to look at the chats later. I love to see who's joined in. I love to pick a little winner from the comments. And so if you win, I send a little bit of happy mail in your direction. So comment, say hello, tell me a little bit about yourself. And each week on Tuesday morning around 9 a.m. Eastern Time, I hop onto my Facebook page, just like I'm doing now. I share what's going on in the Stampin' for Fun world in my happy crafting business. I also share any announcements from the company, any promotions they've got going on. And of course, I give you a wonderful view of my usually messy table where I get to do some stamping with you. Hello, Jan. Good to see you. So I always like to share projects, products, all the fun things that I'm crafting, and it just makes me happy to share it with you. Now, I do have a little bit of a system so that you know what to expect each week when we're stamping. Bonjour, Lynn. Hi. So each month I try to pick a bundle or a product or something like that, and I focus on it all throughout the month. And I've started to streamline things so that um, the cards that I stamp all month, you can earn them free. I will actually mail them to you if you place a minimum $60 online order the previous month. So for example, this month, um, I'll tell you now, our feature product of the month this month is the Sweet Candy Canes bundle. So all month I'll be stamping with this stamp set. And those of you who placed a minimum $60 order last month, I've got your packets all packed here. Well, mostly all packed, and they're going to go in the post this week so that you will have the 4-card pre-cut packets that I'll be showing this month so that you can kind of create them, and your packet might get to you by the middle of the month. So then for the final weeks, you could probably just take your packet and stamp along with me. So that's one of the perks of shopping online with me and making sure your order is a minimum of $60. The other thing is the card packets, the cards that I showcase in this Facebook Live. My team members get them just mailed to them, free shipping, and they just pay a flat fee of $10 because I want all my Team Stick stampers to be enjoying their demonstrator discount. They shop for themselves, they get their discount, but I know they love make and takes too. I know they love things pre-cut for them. So that's a little gift I give to my direct team members. So if you're curious about being part of our great stamping community and want to have fun stamping with me, we have monthly stamping nights on Zoom. We've got girls all across the country. As I said, the creative community is one of the best perks of being part of the Stampin' Up! Family and my special Team Stick stampers. In my humble opinion, I think we have one of the most dynamic teams in all of Canada, so I would love for you to join us. If you have not taken advantage of the starter kit deal yet, now is the time. Stampin' Up! Just announced that you can get more value in your starter kit. You can choose $206 worth of product and you pay only $135, no shipping. This is not a drill. This is not a joke. So if you have ever been curious about what it's like to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, why not give it a try? The value is amazing for the starter kit and the continued value because you'll be able to place your own orders and get a minimum of 20% off. And if you want to earn a moderate supplemental income, you totally can if you want, but it's not at all required to enjoy the community. Okay, so those are some of the things going on right now. A little bit about me, a little bit about the fun, a little bit about what happens on Tuesday mornings. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to flip my camera over, share a few announcements. If you're just joining in, hello, hello. I think I saw Rose joining in. Go ahead, let me know you're here in the comments, even if you're watching the replay, because I love to hear from you, and you might get a little happy mail if I pick you as the winner from the comments. So thanks for joining me. Let me flip the camera over and I'll share a couple more announcements and then we'll get stamping with this great new bundle. Okay. Hi, Carmen. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. So for those of you that don't know, this is the link that you can find all the important information for me. Linktree.ee/stampin' for fun. Okay, so if you want to go to my online store, do a little shopping, just go there and there's a link for that. If you're ready to take advantage of this amazing join special, join my team, then where you can get $206 worth of product and pay only $135, no shipping. So if you're ready to do that, I don't know why you wouldn't be ready because that I don't know. There's really no reason not to take advantage of it. I would love to have you join the community. You just go ahead and you can go to that link and just click, I don't know what it says, join the team, get a starter kit, something along those lines. If you need the catalog, if you want to sign up for upcoming events, it's all there. If you want to go to my blog. So this is kind of the all-in-one link to know to find all the things that have to do with me and what's going on. Okay, so announcements. Okay, I already told you about this one. Okay, so we covered that. 206 for only 135. There's nothing to think about there. That's obvious. Everyone should take advantage. Oh yes, Saturday was World Card Making Day. Oh my goodness. So if you haven't watched the video replay, go ahead and do that. It's only available until October 18th. And word on the street is that it was so good. I was busy this weekend, so I'm going to be watching the replay. But just a heads up that these were the feature bundles that were used. But if you don't have it, you can still craft along with the video replay just by picking, other similar stamp sets. But if you fall in love when you're watching the replay, go ahead and purchase them from me. Just head to my online store and you can shop. Oh my gosh. I told myself, do not forget, do not forget. And I almost forgot. Free shipping today only, October 4th. Okay, that's very messy. Free shipping. Okay, on orders. Yeah, anyway, it's if you're shopping online, your orders have to be a minimum of $100 to get the free shipping. But um, yeah, sometimes I know people like just buddy up with a friend and get their orders together and put it in under one order, right? And so you can get the free shipping. If you live local to me, then I know I'm going to be putting in an order, so you can just message me your order, and I'll just, as long as you're okay about picking it up from me and Markham. Okay, today only, October 4th. Okay, so we don't want to miss it. It's an amazing opportunity. Now, if you've got lots of things on your list, the better deal, of course, is the starter kit option. Okay, exactly, Lynn. I was thinking of you. Did you see the email I sent to you and your party guest yesterday? I'm like, Stampin' Up! Knew that it was Lynn's private party tonight, and so they wanted to celebrate by giving her and her party guest free shipping. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the other thing. If you want more inspiration from me, I'm happy to share. I do private events. Lynn actually lives up in like near Sudbury, so again, Lynn, I don't think I've ever seen you in person, but I feel like I know you from, I mean, we do know each other from Zoom and texting and all of that. So anybody can host a party as well. And that's a way to earn free product and have fun with your friends, which, by the way, is my next little flyer that if your wish list is bigger than your budget, think about hosting a Stampin' Social and getting some freebies. Okay, what else do I have on my list here? The Global Creative Tutorial Bundle. Okay, the Global Creative Tutorial Bundle is a gift that I give to anybody who places a $100 minimum order. And so if you're taking advantage of free shipping, placing your $100 order, you will also get 12 written video tutorials from me that feature talented demonstrators from around the world. So, and what's cool is I have now synced everything up so that the October Global Creative Tutorial Bundle is using the Sweetest Christmas Suite, of which the Sweet Candy Canes, our product of the month, is a part of. So you're getting tons of inspiration using that bundle this month when you take advantage of that. And last but not least, I don't know if you guys know, but I have a loyalty card. All you have to do is go to my blog, download my loyalty card, and you can keep track yourself of when you can earn a little shopping spree from me. So that's like always there on my blog. You just have to keep track yourself and download your little card and keep track. Okay, so every now and then I just remind people of that because I am so grateful for your support that's why I have a loyalty card. And then last but not least, technically my retreat in a box, the registration is closed, but I have not closed, like I haven't closed the registration form. So literally today, October 4th, if you register today, I will squeeze you in. But I'm getting ready to open my registration for my November events. Okay, but last call for that. Okay, and if you want to know where to register, this is the link, linktree/Stampin' for Fun. Just click upcoming classes. Okay, let's talk about our new product of the month. So far, so good on technology here. I was very distressed last week when suddenly things clunked out. Okay, let's talk about our new product of the month. It's time to start thinking about the holidays, my friends. The air is getting cooler. You don't want to be stressed out during Christmas season, trying to make all your Christmas cards and stuff. So I'm going to give you some inspiration all this month. So this is the suite that the Global Tutorial Bundle will be featuring. Those are those free tutorials I was telling you about. You can actually purchase those tutorials too. I forgot to mention, but I always talk about how to get them free, and it's free with your $100 order, but you can purchase them on my blog if you want. Okay, so October's bundle will all be focusing on the Sweetest Christmas Suite. Now, for me in my live videos, like this is what I would call a mega suite. The Sweetest Christmas Suite includes 2 stamp and die bundles, includes the red and green ribbon combo pack, sequins, the red and white glimmer paper, and this very fun designer series paper pack. So, but for this month in my live videos, I think I'm just going to focus right here because there's just so much stuff. I didn't like, they can't all be the product of the month. Like, that's not very specific. So I'm actually focusing here on the Sweet Candy Canes bundle. So you can get the bundle for $70. Of course, you can buy them separately, but why would you? I guess some of you don't have a cut and emboss machine. You can still do pretty well just with the stamp set, but I'd encourage you, if your budget allows, to make sure to get the cut and emboss machine so you can get the coordinating dies as well. And you save 10% when you get the dies and the stamp set together. Okay, so let's dive in and create today. Let me know if you have any questions because I love to answer your questions and I love to read your comments and I love to know that you're there. So don't be shy. Tell me what you're up to. Tell me what you think. Here's our stamp set. I'm going to use, and this is no surprise to those of you who watch me regularly, I'm going to use some pink cardstock as our base. So I'm going to grab our polished pink cardstock. And this is one of the things I love about Stampin' Up! Products. They coordinate. So you'll see that I'm using the polished pink cardstock and I'm going to get the polished pink ink. So that's just a little tip, especially if you're shopping today during free shipping and you're thinking, I'm going to treat myself to a new ink pad. Don't just get the ink pad, get the coordinating cardstock as well. So I'm just cutting it in half at 5.5, and I'm scoring it at 4.25. Okay, so that's a really common, easy way to make a card base. It's economical too because what you can do is you can make 2 at a time. When you're creating cards, I like to do that sometimes. I'm cutting it anyway, make 2, and then you've got 2 instead of 1 for practically the same amount of effort. So that's our card base. I'm going to grab some of our basic white cardstock here. And I am going to create a layer. You know that I like to create layers. So I am going to cut it at 3 3/4 by 5. I just wanted a little more of that polished pink showing through, showing behind. Okay, so I kind of have maybe a 1/2 inch border there. Okay, I'm going to need another piece of basic white cardstock here. Let me see whether I can, do I have the right size? I don't know whether this will work. Yep, I think so. So I'm going to cut another layer of basic white. It'll be 2 3/4 by 4 inches. Okay, so that's going to be our layer. But it's nice if our layer has a little kind of matte behind it. So I'm going to grab, look at how great these colors go together. Okay, I don't know if you've thought about polished pink and coastal cabana together, but it kind of reminds me about, like, I don't know. To me, you don't think of these as Christmas colors, like the polished pink, the white, the coastal cabana together, but there's something candy-ish about it, like just bright, cheery, candy, like, I don't know, like Candyland. Isn't there a game like Candyland? So anyway, I thought these colors went really well together, but not your typical Christmas colors, which is fun. So I'm going to make the mat just 1/4 inch larger. I think we're pretty good there. 3 inches by 4 1/4 inches. Perfect. So that is our layer for our card. Okay, so I'm just getting all the pieces ready that we need. And I think that's pretty good for now. And we'll see where this card takes us. I'm just, this is very typical, but I'm just going to clean up a little bit so that every live practically, I'm like, where did I put that? I can't find it. I start stamping and then I can't find what I'm looking for. So I'm just kind of trying to tidy up a bit as I go. Okay, do I need this? I don't think I need the trimmer. So I'll put my Stampin' Trimmer away. We've got some layers. Let's do some stamping. So this set has 2 candy canes in the set. And what's fun about that is because sometimes you want your candy cane to go in one direction, you want it to go in another direction. And Oh, we got that weird technological thing happening. Hopefully you guys are still there. Okay, so I don't know what's wrong with my internet. I never used to have problems like this. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I can't even blame a hurricane because I'm not in that part of the world. Okay, so I hope these are clean. I'm just gonna clean my stamps because I don't want to put it into my polished pink ink pad. I don't want to put it into my polished pink ink pad if there's like red or green or something on it. It just looks dirty to me. So I'm just giving it a little wipe with my chamois. I'll clean that one. Yeah, see, I don't know, it looks dirty. So it's always good to clean your stamps when you're done. Maybe I was busy and I didn't do it. Okay, yeah, see, yuck. Okay, sorry, I talk to myself all the time. Don't mind me. So let's take some basic white cardstock. I do like to keep my scraps, and we're going to go with that polished pink to make it coordinate with the cardstock. Okay, so I do always recommend when you're purchasing an ink pad to purchase that same color cardstock so that you can always be ready to create and have things match. Okay, so we're just pushing straight down and straight up. There is our polished pink candy cane. How fun is that? Okay, so just let me stamp off the extra. I'll clean this, and then we're going to do another one, but we're going to have the candy cane going in the other direction because that's what's fun about this stamp set is that we can have them going in different directions. Okay, and you'll see why it's fun. Let me just see, it looks dirty. I just got to clean it because I love my polished pink ink pad and I don't want it to turn a barfy color by having not cleaned my stamp before. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's see whether I've got straight down and straight up. It's so easy to be creative. It's so easy to make pretty things with Stampin' Supplies because everything matches and it's easy to use. Okay, so we've got our two pretty candy canes. We're going to cut those out in a minute. The other thing I'm going to grab is just a little basic white piece because I'm going to stamp a little sentiment. So there's like this cute little one that says candy cane wishes and mistletoe kisses. So that's fun. I like how the stamp sets, again, this is the coordination, right? You're not just buying one stamp, you're getting a whole set where everything works together. Let's use our polished pink again. And we'll stamp that in here. Okay, that's a little crooked, but it doesn't matter because we're going to cut it out. Okay, how are we going to cut it out? We're going to cut it out with these coordinating dies. I pointed these out in the catalog. Let me just show them to you in real life here. There we go. Oh, there's some fun things in here. Okay, so that's why you got to tune in every week because I can't use everything this week. But I am going to grab these little candy canes. There's a really fun background die in this set, so I am going to be using it later on this month. So every Tuesday morning around 9 a.m. Eastern, I like to hop on and share a little stamping. So each week you'll see a little bit of different creation, but using the same product of the month, the sweet candy canes. Okay, and so don't forget, guys, today is free shipping day. So if this bundle's catching your eye, don't wait. You can shop today and get the coordinating paper, get all your goodies while it's on sale. Okay, so I'm just going to use our Cut and Emboss machine. It's really easy to use. I'm just going to, the only thing is I'm trying to save, I don't know whether it's saving time, but I'm just trying to see whether I can cut out more than one thing at once, which I do often, but There we go. Can you see that? Is this still on the camera? So see how the dies match perfectly? So of course you could use scissors and cut things out. We call it fussy cutting. There's absolutely no problem with that. Actually, Lynn was saying she likes fussy cutting. I like fussy cutting too, but when there are dies, I like to use them. So we'll slip that in there. And we'll just turn the handle, and what that does is it presses the die onto the paper so that it cuts it out. Okay, so here is our perfectly cut candy cane with the very smooth cut edges, as opposed to if you're fussy cutting, you know, sometimes it doesn't look quite as straight or whatever, but it's still good. I think the important thing is that you're getting supplies out and you're creating. Okay, so we'll do that. And then I'm going to grab the Stylish Shapes dies. These are a real go-to for me. I am always grabbing these because they're so versatile. It's a set that's got banners, circles, and squares, and they've got like cute little piercing on it. So I'm going to kind of take the second smallest circle there, and I feel like circles are a pretty basic shape, a really useful shape. And I am going to cut out the sentiment that I had stamped. Okay, and so what I'll do is I'll just kind of line this up. So that's why I wasn't too concerned that it was a little crooked, because I can kind of adjust as I'm cutting it out. And it's a circle, so it's not like really there's a top or a bottom. So we'll just roll that through. And it's nice to have a little sentiment on a card. So got that. How many of you like to use circles to cut out your sentiments? Sometimes I forget that, you know, you can just use like a little shape to put your sentiment on. Sometimes I'll just stamp the sentiment right onto the card. So, okay, I'm going to put this die away so I don't lose it. Okay, so the Stylish Shapes dies are very versatile and useful. So add that to your wish list if you haven't purchased them yet. Did I mention today is free shipping? Okay, I just don't want anyone to miss it. The day goes by quickly, so don't miss it. Okay. Oh, I put that all away, but I wanted to add some texture here. So we've got our cute little candy canes. We've got our sentiment. We've got our card base. We've got our layers, but I couldn't resist. I wanted to add a little bit of texture to this extra layer here. So I'm going to use an embossing folder. So we're going to use our cut and emboss machine again. Let me show you the embossing folder I'm using. It's called the Wintry 3D embossing folder. And you actually get two in this little pack here. And so I'm going to use the one with the snowflakes, but both of them are really useful for Christmas and winter cards, like these kind of pine bows. Is that the word? Bows? But I'm going to go with the snowflakes. So I think it's probably a bit hard to see on the camera. Maybe if I open it up. There, that's a bit better, right? It gives a really pretty but subtle design on the paper. So I'm going to slip that. And they're actually sized. You can certainly use the regular cut and emboss machine, which is what I did. But we also have a mini cut and emboss machine. So this one is a little more budget friendly. But it just doesn't hold any of the bigger embossing folders or bigger dies. But you can totally, now just let me see whether I have this right. So I think you use platform 1 on the bottom, and then you put your embossing folder with the hinge facing at the back, and then I think you put number 4. Let's see if that works. Yep, you can feel the tension. You just know it's the right once you've done it a while. So the little one is great for taking to the cottage. And if you go to crops, scrapbooking events, there you go. Okay, so see how it just gives that extra texture to the paper? Thought it made it more fun and wintry, hence the name of this embossing folder. Okay, our card is coming together. This week's card is coming together. It's very exciting. Okay, okay. See, I lost the other embossing folder. Oh, here, I put it back where it belongs. What a concept. Okay, we'll put that away. Okay. So, we could do something like this. But when I was creating the card, I wonder if I'm actually having a fundamental personality change. Okay, let me stick this down. Because those of you who watch me regularly on my Tuesday videos, you know that I don't love things to be crooked, right? To me, that's like weird. Sorry. But I know it's very artistic and it can look really nice. And especially when I'm copying other people's cards. If I have something to copy and it looks good, then I'm fine. But when I'm doing it myself, sometimes it makes me feel weird inside to do things crooked. But I'm wondering whether I'm having a fundamental personality change. Because with this card, I did want to put it on an angle. I think it was something about the cheerful colors, but I had to make the center part straight. Okay, so that's how I'm going to go with it. Okay, so that's how we're going to stick it on. But I guess I could do it like this. I don't know. But I think you guys are going to cheer for me. You guys are going to agree with me. It's more whimsical and fun on an angle. Hi, Gail. Good to see you popping in. We're using the Sweet Candy Canes bundle this month, so I know you always do your Christmas cards way in advance, right? As usual, I'm doing them now when the air gets cooler. Okay. So this has to be straight. So something like this. I don't know. Okay, it's kind of weird when it's crooked, but I think it looks fun. And let's put our candy canes down. So see, no, this way. See, crisscross. That's fun. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this one flat. So I'm just using this. This is called seal adhesive. It's like a double-sided adhesive. And if you're just joining in, say hi. I love to draw a winner from the comments. Might get a little happy mail from me. And then this one, I'm going to pop up a little bit. I'm going to give it a bit of dimension. So I'm going to use our trusty Stampin' Dimensionals. So let me get those on. These are a great value because you get like 300 in a package and you can never go wrong popping these little focal points up, I think. Okay. Oh no. Oh, haha. Okay, there's my little sentiment. Okay, we'll pop that up as well. See how the card's coming together? So fun, so easy, so pretty, polished pink and coastal cabana for the win. Okay, and so I just felt like we needed a little embellishment there. So I'm using this iridescent trim. What is it called? Yeah, iridescent trim from the holiday catalog. I want you guys to see the glitter that is on there. Please notice the glitter. Okay, and then I'm just going to tie a little bow. Isn't that fun? Okay, and then we'll just pop that on there. I think it would be extra fun if I did some sort of, I don't know, the candy canes need some shimmer and glimmer there too. But I didn't think of that when I was first making it. But I bet you guys would think of some fun ideas to make the... Okay, so I'm going to grab the glue dot and pop it right on. What do you think of our card today? Okay, and it is using our product of the month, the Sweet Candy Canes bundle. And this card makes me happy. I don't know how the lighting is, but hopefully you can see. I am very curious what would be fun to glimmer up my candy canes. Do you have any ideas what I could use to glimmer it up? Let's see. What are our glimmer options here? I'm grabbing the catalog to see. We could always use Wink of Stella. I think, yeah, you can never go wrong with Wink of Stella, I guess. I'm just wondering if there's something else we could do to glimmer it up. Oh, there is a shimmery embossing paste. Okay, we'll go for the Wink of Stella. Let's see. I think it needs a little something because that iridescent, um, so I don't know. I should have maybe, but maybe I could just, I don't know, add a little bit of Wink. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see the glitter. I'm just adding a little bit of Wink and Stella on the polished pink stripes because the iridescent trim is making me feel like I need some glimmer. Okay, so who wouldn't love to receive this card as a little holiday card from you? And especially because it's made with love, right? Oh, yeah, it's way better with the glimmer. Sorry. There. Maybe you can see it there. Can you see that? Making the candy canes glimmer is a lot better. Okay, so thanks for joining me today. Let me flip the camera around. And okay, good to see you guys. And thanks for joining me. We will craft again next week using the same bundle. Don't forget any online orders in October. If your online order is $60 or more, you will get the make and take packet for the following month for the cards that I'll be doing in November. And, but don't forget today, October the 4th, is free shipping on all orders $100 or more. Or if you're willing to do local pickup, any size order, I can get you the free shipping. Okay, so thanks for joining me for our Tuesday morning crafty time with Stampin' for Fun. And go ahead, message me, give me comments, and we'll keep stamping and having fun. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.